Hello friends, many people ask, can you still buy real estate during the coronavirus? This video will answer that and more. Subscribe for a new video every week. I'm going to review 5 rules that PCG is executing right now to safely buy real estate in the North Jersey market. So let's jump right into it. Rule number 1, you want to make sure you're getting a huge discount on the properties you're buying. There has to be a lot of meat on the bone. That means this seller needs to be motivated, and if he's not, then it's the wrong deal. Make sure you're really buying properties with a ton of value add. Okay, that means low rents or high expenses that you can change to increase the value of this real estate. It has to be real estate that you can change something relatively easy to make more money and more value out of the property. And when times are better, do a cash out refinance or sell the building or execute your exit strategy. Has to be meat on the bone. Rule number 2, focus on Class B and Class C real estate. Real estate comes in 4 categories, Class A being the nicest, most expensive, and newest, Class D being the lowest rung of real estate, the oldest and needing the most repairs. We got started on Class D real estate, there's nothing wrong with it, but we've also done Class A real estate. It's very tough. You want to be right in the middle. Middle of the road real estate is the safest during a recession, which is what we're looking at right now. Focus on Class B and Class C real estate. These are buildings that hardworking, white-collar, blue-collar individuals can afford in inner city areas often, or areas that are not huge demand. This is not Manhattan. We're talking Class B and Class C middle-of-the-road properties are the safest place to be during a recession. Rule number 3, multifamily real estate. You always need a place to live. We need a place over our head as we quarantine for the next 3 months. Office space has been soft for years. Storefronts are being taken out by Amazon.com. But if you're in the right place, which is multifamily real estate, middle of the road apartment housing in high demand areas that have highly densely populated areas such as North Jersey here, there's a lot of people living in one place and they all need a roof over their head. Multifamily real estate, residential real estate, condos, apartments, this is a great place to be invested at this time as people always need a roof over their head during good times and bad. Rule number 4, the title company. Title is so important. When you're closing a transaction during a difficult time where people can't work in the office, they're having trouble sending out wires, completing paperwork, getting the townships to cooperate with title changes, you need to work with a large, reputable title company. Small title companies, one-man shows, they're not going to make the cut during these times. Title is so important. It's where our investors store their capital before the closing. It's who's actual trading of ownership of the real estate. Title is one of the most important things, and you need to make sure you're working with a large, reputable title company at this time so that your transaction is taken care of in a timely manner and things are not delayed by a title company that's not in the office or not able to do their job during this really difficult time. Large title companies are always the way to go. Rule number 5, a good relationship with your lender and attorney. Whenever you're closing a real estate transaction, hopefully you're leveraging your capital. That's what we do here at People's Capital Group to make sure we have amazing cash flow. And by working with a bank, you need to make sure the bank is in the office getting things done. This is a tough time, especially in New Jersey here. Things have slowed down. You need a good attorney, a good bank, and it all starts with your relationships. We have strong relationships with banks and attorneys to make sure that they answer our phone calls and our emails and work through these times to get the funding done, get the closing to a closing table. And it's so important that your relationships with these individuals carry through in these tough times. People that really know what they're doing, banks that are well funded, not fly-by-night banks, and banks that have your best interests in heart are going to make sure that when it's time to close during these tough times, the banks have the money, the attorneys get the work done properly, and you're safely purchasing a piece of real estate that's going to actually make you money in the long term. So friends, those are my 5 tips for purchasing real estate during this coronavirus scare. Hopefully you're enjoying this time and not going crazy, working on those hobbies, improving yourself, getting things done with your business or whatever you're focused on at this time. Here at People's Capital Group, we are open for business. We are purchasing a building right now and exercising these strategies in today's market. So if you want to learn more about that, go to peoplescapitalgroup.com and fill out a form to get qualified with us to invest passively, or just learn more about how we're buying buildings in this market, how we're protecting our investors and making sure that we're making good long-term investments in tangible apartment buildings here in the North Jersey market. If you want to learn more about that, go to peoplescapitalgroup.com. But stay safe, follow the government direction, and let's make sure we flatten this curve and let's get back to business as soon as possible. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.